What is this, a Japanese rock concert? Am I thinking for...
Okay, today I'm doing a speech on why seatbelts are beneficial to saving human lives. My thesis sense is that sometimes they're uncomfortable. The results, they will save your lives if used correctly every time. The seatbelts, while they're considered a recent development in, as far as law enforcement and being put into use, they are one of the simplest ways that you can ensure a safe trip and without the threat of traumatic death. Seatbelts are required by all the federal government, all states, but there's still people who don't wear them, which can result in ejections and traffic accidents. All vehicles that are manufactured in the United States are required to have seatbelts. A seatbelt is required to be worn by every passenger in the vehicle, and it is required for every vehicle to have enough seatbelts for every passenger in there. They vary from shoulder and lap combos to just lap devices within every vehicle. There are 4 different types of seatbelts in use today. Like I was just talking about, there's just a lap belt, goes across your lap, it secures. There's a lap shoulder combo, which is probably the most common. It's in your front seats and some of your back seats now, but kind of shying away from just a lap belt. There is a 5-point restraining device for a car seat. They consider that a seat belt because it attaches to the vehicle and it is locked in. Basically, the car seat locks into the car, and there's a seatbelt system within the car seat. And then there's a 5-point restraining device for racing vehicles or anything where there's the threat of a high-speed wreck. And it actually comes over your shoulders, across your lap, and through the groin to fully tie you to the vehicle so you don't move around. The statistics about car seats are widely available that if seatbelts are worn, that half of the traffic deaths in the United States could be eliminated. It's said that over 80% of children who die in car wrecks, if they were properly secured in a seatbelt or car seat, could have been saved. So that's 8 out of 10 kids that could have been saved if they were either in a car seat or properly in the car seat and not just kind of thrown in the back seat. And motorists are 25 times more, have a 25 times greater chance of being killed when they are ejected from the vehicle. So if they're not wearing their seatbelt, they get in a car wreck, they get shot out through a window, they're 25 times more likely of being killed than if they had a seatbelt on them or secured within the vehicle. Within the United States, there are 48 states that have laws requiring seatbelts. 38 of those are primary arrest states, they call them, which means that the police can pull you over just for not having your seatbelt on. 10 of those states are secondary arrests, so if they pull you over for speeding, they can then write you a ticket for not having a seatbelt. And there still are 2 states which don't require it, which are rural states, New Hampshire and Wyoming, I believe, that do not require seatbelts, but they are drafting laws at this time. Also, drivers who are in a vehicle, if they have any minors, so anybody who's under the age of, I believe it's 18, who is not properly secured in, are responsible for that person and can get a ticket for them. And I believe when it's a minor, the ticket is more expensive. So in conclusion, seatbelts have saved many lives. The statistics show that if you wear your seatbelt, you have a better chance of living, you have a better chance of surviving the accident, and you have a better chance of not getting ejected from the vehicle, which 9 times out of 10 will kill you. There's a national campaign for everybody to buckle up, and now that states have enacted laws making wearing your seatbelt a legal obligation, more and more people are buckling up. And if told or asked, 9 out of 10 people will always wear their seatbelt. So that is is just shows that it goes to save lives and people are getting the message. Thank you.